Well, good morning and welcome back to Kinlaig, Highlands Fishing Expansion for Farming Simulator 25. I'm over here in Walter's Carpentry. He's got two pallets of furniture completed here. That's what we need for another cabin build, so we should probably figure out where that's gonna go. It's what, mid-November, so we're gonna make a trip out to the aquaculture today to make some more money off of fish. Wool pallet is coming along. Let's see, let me see what's our stock look like in here. We need seed. Gotta decide whether I want to sell the I don't know if you can hear that buzzing noise in the background. It sounds like somebody's got a pressure washer going, or a weed eater, or something. Leaf blower. Relentless. What the heck was I talking about? Oh, whether we were gonna save guys. It's so annoying. I hope you can't hear it. Preserve food or not, whether we're gonna sell it or store it. I think for the most part we just decided to sell it previously, but I'm not quite sure. And almost positive I've got a spinach over here, bagged spinach. Those we want to sell right away. I don't know if I have any of the other products completed. Nope, still just the bagged spinach. Need to get some wood in here to get that started again. We could probably load up the cinder blocks onto the trailer. But you see in the upper right that we have a contract still. We took on some cultivating contracts just because we could, and I think he's over here by Ben's house to do the third one. So, scoot over here, I'll get a worker going over on this field, and then we can go take some silage. I think I've got it loaded already. Which way am I going? Oh, he's right here. Just trying to decide whether to turn left or right, and it was just straight across. Let's see, what do we have back here? I better poke my nose into the field, and then I'll just hire the worker. I'll get out and let the helper, AI worker F, get started on that. All right. Run back over here. We'll hop in the New Holland and take the silage. I think we might go to Logistics Center West just because it's closer. The price, I think, there in Logistics Center Railroad are within €1 of each other, and probably be worthwhile just to go to the closest one. Alright, so let's go ahead and check the price. $365 at Railroad and $364 at West. So I'm gonna go West. Because it's just right over here. And then I don't know, I'm tempted to go by the shop. I never buy anything for me, really. I almost always wait until something comes up used to buy it. And I don't buy things new often, but I'm prompted to consider doing something. I don't know if it's still available. And I know I'm being cryptic. Oh, a mod hub didn't show up today. Strangely, I went to go check, see what new mods were, and it wouldn't even, it was just blank. Couldn't even navigate the menu. And then when I came in to start the game, so if you play as well, you might know what day I'm actually recording this because you experienced it as well. When I start the game, usually it prompts you to update the mods that you have downloaded, whether you have them selected for that particular save game or not, and that prompt didn't even come up. So yeah, I had an idea of something I wanted to do and download a mod, but I can't do it. Alright. Oh, I don't think there's any reason to take this to the store. Because I'm almost easily could go home and take the car or something. Use some fuel for this tractor, though. Really need to get a fuel tank on the farm, I think. We're not running out, but we could go through it pretty good. I think I might take the sprayer with the fertilizer up to our grass field and just go over it, check out the crop sensors and see if maybe we can get just a little bit better yield. I don't know, but it'll put down what it needs, so if it doesn't need any, it won't put any down. It won't necessarily waste any. But I think first I want to go down to the store. So that's a subsoiler, isn't it? I've got all sorts of options, don't I? I think we bought that used just because it came up. Probably could use that. Now we're trying to keep we're not chasing our environmental scores, but we're trying to do as minimal soil disruption as possible. So we're trying to do the no-till kind of stuff. Why don't I take the car, because we don't drive the car much. I'm gonna run down to the shop. It might be a waste of a trip because I don't even know if it's still there or not. I know I should just check from here, but you know me. I want to use the Skoda anyway. This thing is much faster to get around the map, I tell you what. All right, used equipment. All right, it's still here. I am probably going to regret this. But I've got plenty of money and I've been tempted to try and do this. So we're just going to go ahead and buy this. Sorry, what the heck did you do that for? Because what does it go with? Oh, well, we're going to need a truck. So under trucks, it's this Mercedes-Benz Actros. It'll also go on this Arox, but I don't like that rear steering, or, you know, that second steering wheel. That's just kind of too much for me to try and see if I can get my head around. So we'll go with this one. And I think we're going to leave pretty much everything just the way it comes. Wait. Now let's chrome the grill. Leave the horns on. I don't know about the color. Mercedes-Benz gray, red, light blue. Nah, I think we'll just leave it the gray it was. We'll just leave it like that. 150,000 pounds, but we're going to go ahead and we'll buy that. What was I thinking, of course? That is the question. I don't know. I wanted to get a Mercedes-Benz truck. I was just thinking that, like, the grain trailers that are more common, I haven't downloaded the mods that do it, so yeah. And I think this is a push, so that'll be good. So I have not been in the... That's probably my controller for the rear thing. I don't know. Oh, I'm probably going to have to... Oh, do I have a, like a rear light? I do? Alright, so... Yep, there we go. This will be cool, I'm telling you. It'll be neat. Probably could have been more straight with that, but... So we can use this to haul our grain to market. Now the agro box and there were some other containers that were bigger, but I think they were tipped. Whereas this one, I believe, oh, it might be a tip as well. I thought maybe it was a push. Oh, I can't unload here. I gotta go back to my place to do it. Where am I going to park this? I could park it in the grain storage building. would have been better off buying land or buying the mill. We'll make more money from fishing today, though, so the mill's not out of the realm of possibility. Probably should do it. Walter's gonna be like, what the heck did you just do? Alright, we're on our land now, so I can figure out what the trailer's gonna operate like. So let's see. Yeah, it's a push. That's excellent. So let's see here. Yeah, let's move this. Let's open all the doors. We can move this over to the other side. Actually, we could perhaps put our grain trailer back outside. We'll park this in here for now. Can't hook up, do we? Gotta have a little bit of space here. I gotta kind of park it off to the side so it'll fit. I could have probably put back this trailer up a little more, but we can take this trailer out of here now and park it over where the forage wagon was. I like it. I do. What's not to like? Okay, the sprayer. Move this. They had that Kubota compact track loader in the sale. I'm tempted by that as well. Okay, so we are full of liquid fertilizer. Let's go up to the grass field. I'm sitting here messing around, not doing any time lapses. We're gonna run out of time for the episode real fast. Oh, okay, see, that's the problem. That was not good. You didn't necessarily see what happened there since we were in cab, but the weight on the back is just too much. We don't have the ability to put weight on the front. So it'll tell us. Yeah, it could use a little here and there. So let me open the help menu also, because I want to see. Yeah, you can turn on the crop sensor. I don't know if that changes anything or not. But you do have to apparently turn it on. I did not know that. So it's a L1, R1, and a square to turn on the crop sensor. What am I doing? What did I just do? Oh, I hit the cruise control. I'm like, what did I do? I don't know. I had L1, R1 both pushed. Yeah, it could use fertilizer in spots. Let me turn the crop sensor off. Doesn't really change the... But we'll have it on. Okay, lights on? I don't need lights on. I'm going to turn on the steering assist. We'll start here and we'll see if it wants fertilizer. Yeah, looks like it wants some. Let's put it down. All right, there we go. We used 103 liters of liquid fertilizer is all. So yeah, we're gonna get a really good yield off of this field of grass. I don't know how much difference it'll make, but hey, we'll take it. Oh, I gotta make sure to turn off the crop sensors. Now these don't work during the nighttime. I'm hoping it wasn't too dark when we were in here. But I think we're okay. Alright, I need to be careful. Oh, wait, let me get rid of the lines in the field. And the contract's finished. So since we got the Iseki to be kind of our spray tractor, and that's what it's dedicated to, but we can't put a weight on the front, I may look at replacing this at some point. I should have got that Kloss tractor when it was available and done the replacement, but I didn't. Ah, see what I mean? Wheelie. don't like the wheelies. Oh, we got a whole wool pallet. So let's go. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. Can I fit another wool pallet on the back of here? Not really. I should have put it sideways. I'm gonna go return the equipment. I might take on a harvest contract. None of this is making sense, what I'm thinking of doing. I'll try and explain it, but see if we can figure it out. Alright, I wanted to come over here and collect on the cultivating contracts, and then I want to take one to actually harvest corn, and I'll explain why. So let me collect first, because I have to collect on those contracts before I can start a new one, because I had 3. Alright, so contracts, and then it was a harvesting contract for corn. That one. And it has the truck that I just bought. And I think the back that I just bought, but it looks like it's blue. Because I wanted to try it out, but I actually ended up buying it anyway. But let's borrow the items for this. And then, just to make sure nothing new's come up. Yeah. Fight the urge for the Kubota. I have an urge to get the Kubota. So part of the ulterior motive for doing that is the field is right across from the young fish breeding facility where we can... So I was thinking I'll take that curtain cider truck over there with the Paul Finger forklift, and we can load up our boxes of fish. So let's see if we can get a worker headed over there to start. Probably won't work, but we can try. If it doesn't work, we can do try the go-to function. See if at least we can get the worker to drive there, even if we can't get him to head there and start the harvest. So what I've found is it works best to get out onto the road at least. But I am not terribly hopeful that this will work. Oh, it looks like it might. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, pardon me. So then the second thing would be to get that truck to head over that way. If I can get the truck to go to... Uh-oh. If I can get the truck to go to the young fish breeding, I can follow it there. But it looks like he ran into trouble. But it didn't stay that way, so maybe he figured it out. I don't know. One way to know for sure is if I pull up the mini-map. Do I see him? He's just still at the bridge. So yeah, he was hung up on the bridge and now he's blocked by another object. Can't win. Alright, so am I... Hang on. It should be able to attach that. And then what's going on with that worker? He's stuck again, huh? I don't know what the heck is going on. I turned traffic off and tried to see if I could get the worker to go, and now I don't even know what's going on here. Let me pull up here. He's moving on the map. Okay, so if I can get the other guy to go, I think it'd be wishful thinking to see if it works or not, but where's he at? Oh, there he goes. All right, so if I follow him, we should end up over by the fish breeding facility. I got the traffic turned off. I know it's a little cheaty, but with the way that we're having trouble with the workers, you know, it's tough enough the way it is. We'll turn it on once we get to the field. Oh, that's not the Flegel back for that truck either. That's like some kind of half pipe, so I don't know what this capacity of that thing is. Maybe I should go get my truck to help. I don't know. We'll see. I didn't even pay attention to where it's getting delivered to. I just thought it would be an easy thing to do to come over here and we can load up our boxes of fish while the contract's going on. That's the other thing we need to accomplish today is go out to the aquaculture. That's really the big thing we need to accomplish today. This is just kind of a sideline gig. Nope. I don't want to get too close because he'll detect me and then consider me being blocked by an object. Oh no. Looks like the combine didn't make it yet either. Let me see what's going on. Oh, the bridge. Alright, I think this is the last bridge, so he should be able to make it from here. I tell you, this is a nightmare. I'm hoping she can get there. who's blocked by an object? Is it me? Is it her? Who's H? It's her. Going. So much for following the guy there. I think it's the header. Even though it folds up, it's causing her a little bit of trouble. Especially with the bridges. Oh my God. What? What was he doing? The truck. I guess waiting for me. Got ourselves a little old convoy. So I imagine the combine will probably just drive through the gate, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like, oh, they just drove like through the hedge. They're gonna get started one way or the other. I'm gonna go into here. I thought I forgot to drop it off. I got it. Okay. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing here. Alright, so while the combine's working on that, I can load fish. So we'll probably have a lot of trout. I'm gonna spend time loading this up, and then yeah, we'll see where we go from there. All right, I was kind of afraid that was gonna happen. It's about 1:30 now. The truck is off delivering the corn, it's way over at Feed and Grain South. So it's going to take them a while to get there and come back, and that half pipe trailer doesn't really have a significant capacity. So I think just more than a grain tank on this thing. So I'm going to let this guy go, because I'm going to have to flip it around to get the pipe on the outside. I can go ahead and leave it running here though. That's fine. I'm not worried about the fuel and everything. And I'll finish loading up. And then maybe I should get my truck and come over here and help with the hauling. Okay, so the AI worker is at Feed and Grain South. I couldn't make them go there to deliver. So what I'll do is I'll go over there and deliver it. I'll teleport back right here, and then yeah, after I send them back. So the worker delivered about 23% of the contract, and they're on the way back. But I mean, it's a long way, so what I'll do is I'll finish loading this. Not sure where to put these. I guess we could, whoop. I guess I could put these on top of the salmon. I'm just loading them two at a time this time, because like last time it was just, I don't know, it was a little funky. I guess what I can do is I can just put it right on top of the salmon in the middle. Maybe I can put a separate strap on these. I think I'll have to take all the straps off to get them out, but we'll see. We can put that way. Turn the beacon off. Get back here, we can load up. Throw a strap over the middle. And now what I'll do is I'll drive back. Powell finger on. I'm gonna go to my farm and get the truck and come back here to help haul. Okay, change of plan. Yeah, worker J, blocked by an object. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, wait. I need to move the boat. Move the boat. I decided to come down here and load the boat instead, since it's already 2:30 in the afternoon. That contract actually can continue on till tomorrow, so all right, lines off. But actually I can have the workers continue to do that while I do this. So the worker went back to the field. We saw him on the way here. and then I think they offloaded again the combine and are on their way to the sell point at Feed and Grain South. So, oh, I was going forwards, not back. Oh no, we're gonna crash in the dock. I was thinking I was reversing and I was flooring it forwards. That was not good. Now ideally I'd want to be between the cleats. If you can see the cleats on the dock there. Ideally I'd be between them, but hope that is stable. I think we'll be all right. Start unloading the trout. I'm gonna see if I can get away with taking them off 4 at a time. I put them on 2 at a time with the pawl finger. But if I can get away with this, it'd be much easier. Oh. It's gonna be a little tough because I don't have the reach that the pawl finger has, but I think we'll be all right. Let's see, the worker's on the way to Feed and Grain South, and the other one's nearly got a full grain tank, so yeah, that's the way it goes. Alright, well that's all the young fish loaded. It's what? Almost 4 o'clock. I think we'll just head out to the aquaculture. We'll try and get done earlier today. I know I've got problems with the worker trying to get back to the field. I don't know what's going on there. But we'll get in the boat and we'll... It did come back a little bit, but we're good. All loaded up. So we'll just fire up the boat. We'll raise the ramp. Lines off. Give it a little twist. All ahead full. Yeah, the workers, the AI have trouble with the bridges on this map. And I guess maybe it's the kind of the turning radius of the vehicles. But yeah, the trucks, the combine and everything, they end up getting caught up on the bridges sometimes. All right, we'll head out here. We'll load up all the trout. We didn't bring fish food this time. We brought a lot out last time, so yeah, I think maybe every other month we can bring the fish food out and fill them up. Or actually, we brought them 2 months in a row. But well, yeah, we'll just try and make sure we keep it filled up. I think I left the worker hired in the combine, so he's been charging me the whole time. Should get a message that the one of them's finished their job. That'll be the truck coming back to refill. You know, it's gonna take 4 or 5 trips, I think, to get all the corn to feed and grain south. We'll go to trout first, since it has the most to be delivered, and then we'll do the salmon after that. Once we start losing the light, it's going to get tricky to do these kind of edits where I jump someplace else and do something real quick and come back. Once we start losing the light, it'll look a lot different. But it looks like there's a lot of trout on the pier there. At least 8, 9 pallets it looks like. Gotta be careful here. I think that's good. If I can hold it like that, I think it'd be fine. We'll get that down. I'm gonna have to come back and change, but let's see. So trout. What's this look like? Yeah, food's good. Yeah, it's fine. Up into the change in the control room. Okay. Yeah, worker C is blocked by an object. That's the worker going back to the sell point. Hopefully they figure that out. Oh, I should turn my deck lights on. I wonder, can I do that from here? Nope. Alright, I'm going down for the last pallet of salmon now. I only got 3 pallets of salmon, but I got like 9 pallets of trout. and I had to mess with my speed a little bit. I slowed it down to like half-time speed because the workers didn't want to drive in the dark back to the field from the delivery location, so I had to do it myself, and I slowed down time, and then I forgot to speed it back up. So I was going at half-time speed for a while when I was doing some of the crane work out at the aquaculture. So when I got back here, it sped it up to like 10 times for a while. Try and get it a little later in the day. We did get done a lot earlier because we went out a lot earlier. So it's not going to be like after midnight again when we deliver this stuff, which is good. Nice for us. I mean, the fish won't be as fresh in the morning, but it's still pretty fresh. All right, there we go. Let me park this forklift up. Right there, looks good. Turn those lights off, turn that off, forklift off. Okay. Throw this strap on there. Put that one there too. Alrighty. I'm gonna just leave that open for now, for a second. Let me turn the lights on. And then I'm gonna check where we're gonna go with this. Trout, best price 6151 at the warehouse. Salmon, 9975 also warehouse. So yeah, we're doing warehouse again. We'll drive down to the warehouse. We'll deliver this. We didn't finish the harvest contract. I think the truck is full, ready to go. And then there's still some corn in the grain tank on the combine that'll need to go also. But we're not going to do that tonight. We're just going to deliver this fish and call it a night. Alright, came into the warehouse from the other direction. I believe right here is our delivery location. We'll open that up. Let's take the straps off. 170,000 plus another 16. So 187,000 pounds we got for that. Nice. Hey, I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Kinlaig, Highlands Fishing Expansion Farming Simulator 25. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. See you next time.